Hi there, how are you? Johnny Daniel, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. It is Wednesday evening, 7 p.m. So I'm here with you in my little box to communicate with you in your little box. How are you tonight? So we're going to be creating some new stuff outside normal thinking kind of stuff. Gee, what a surprise, right? But before I do that, let me get things set up and wait for you to come on. So hold on just a sec. And it wouldn't be alive without me letting the dog out. Hold on. Shadow, come on. It never fails that the dog needs out. So let me get a sip of water and we'll get started. Once I can see my video. That is the ticket. Okay. I can see it on my phone. There I am. Alrighty. We are in business. Hi Cheryl, how are you, honey? So, a couple things. One sec. If you don't have it already, this guy goes live next Wednesday. As of now, I will be taking orders, but you will want to wait until Saturday because I will be doing a 12 Days of Christmas promotion that I will give you more details on the blog post on Saturday. And then that will go next Wednesday on the 4th when this goes live. But all the details will happen on that on Saturday. And of course, you'll be reminded on Wednesday. So I just want to give you a little bit of a heads up. Get your wish list ready. Think in groups of $50. That's all the heads up I'm going to tell you. Because for the first 12 people that order, there's going to be a surprise. Okay? Only on the 4th though. All right. Also, this happens on the 4th as well, and this runs through all of September, the 4th through the 30th. You will see this more, I promise. But buy 3, get 1 free on select of the designer series paper from the annual catalog, not the new stuff. So it's a great deal because not only do you get buy 3, get 1 free, but you also don't pay shipping and tax on that 4th one at least. That's not how it ran last year, so I'm assuming it's the same. I will double check that though. So some crazy good deals coming up. I know I'll be stocking up for classes and whatnot. So let's see. We've got Perennial Essence. We've got See a Silhouette, Come Sail Away. Now, I don't know about you guys, but every time I hear See a Silhouette, I think of that song by... Oh shoot, it just went away. Anyways, Bohemian Rhapsody. So, See a Silhouette, Scaramouche. Okay. Anyways, so Come Sail Away, Magnolia Lane, Garden Lane, Follow Your Art Designer Series paper, Woven Threads paper, Dino Roar paper, Bird Ballad paper, Pressed Petals Specialty Designer Series paper. Those are all on the list for buy 3, get 1 free. Okay? So that's a really good deal. And it doesn't say of equal or lesser value. So the Pressed Petals is $14.50. I wonder if we put that in as the 4th, if it's automatically going to default to the lesser or not. Something else I got to ask. Anyways, that was just announced yesterday. So that's why I don't know too much about it just yet. But I have some questions I definitely need to ask. So with that being said, we're going to create tonight, and I'm going to scooch you down so you can see the board. Hold on. Hopefully you don't get motion sick. Alrighty. I think we're just about there. Okay. So, for tonight, I figured we'd do something a little bit different. Isn't every night a little bit different? Yeah. So, I had done a blog post. Oh, Cheryl, you might help me. I don't remember, honey. Anyways, it was a little while ago, and it was talking about if you can't be straight, be really crooked, so that way it looks like it's done on purpose. So this is kind of done after that kind of thought process, okay? So for tonight, here's what I've already done. Hold on. I have a thick white long ways cut card base, okay? I have used the huge rectangle to get the lines on my cardstock for my Seaside spray. You'll understand in a minute. And then this guy is, which one? One of the ones that's going to be on the special, right? Sia Silhouette, okay? Or the Bohemian Rhapsody paper, whatever you want to say. I also have punched out of gold foil the Butterfly Duet punch, and I've pushed them through the Big Shot or the die cut machine, however you want to say it, and put them through the embossing folder of the Swirls and Curls. Say that 3 times fast, huh? And then I have from our beloved Paper Pumpkin from not this month but last month, some extra banners left over, so we're going to use that, hence the tie-in of the gold. And then on top of it, we have some butterfly wishes, and I've pulled out this butterfly, and I've pulled out birthday wishes to do some stamping. And then, of course, we have the box of bling, because we can't be far without that, right? And then we have Seaside Spray for ink, and Night of Navy also for ink, just to give you all the tie-ins, okay? So I've got birthday wishes and the little butterfly on my blocks already. And what I'm going to do is grab my snail here, okay? And I am putting this together. So what I've done, let me back up a second. So this is just matte size of the Sia Silhouette, okay? So what I've done is I took this rectangle guy, and I thought, what else can we make with it besides a rectangle or a triangle or, you know, all the typical stuff, okay? So I thought, why not mess up a mat and see what I can get? Because a lot of times we've done sectionalized mats, so the middle you can see like the designer paper underneath and all that. So that's kind of what I did tonight. So I basically, the biggest challenge was actually putting it on the Big Shot clear plate and having it not stick out the sides. So you just kind of finagled it until you got it. But what I did was I literally just threw it down on there and ran it through when it looked right. I know, you guys, you know, creativity is not exactly a science. And then I did it on the long side this time, and I did that on that one. And so I got my mat. I know, craziness, right? But it's how my brain works sometimes. So I'm sorry if it hurts. We'll just say it that way. So you can use either side, doesn't matter. I'm grabbing my snail, my trusty snail, the only kind of snail I like. And I am grabbing this and throwing this in the middle. You want this cut down to, you want it wide enough so you can see it, but you want it cut down enough so when the mat goes over it, it doesn't hang out across the edges. So you want this down to 5 by 3 3/4 or even 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Okay, so that's, and if you need to hit pause and rewind, this is where you do it, because I don't know if my brain can say that again. So that's what we got. So we're gonna throw these on top of here, and I'm just making sure they fit correctly before I do that. So that's what we're looking at. Okay. Some days, school just started, summer's over, I'm trying to get back in a routine as just about everybody else is. So I thought, what better way to have a crooked, goofy, matted card than to do it this way, right? Okay, that was my thought process. It wasn't really to showcase product. It wasn't anything else. It was just simply to say, some days you just throw it on there and hope for the best. So I'm going to set that to the side a little bit. I've got my little banner, sorry, my punch out, whatever you want to call it. And I've got my Seaside Spray out, and I've got my Night of Navy. So what I'm going to do is not stamp in the wrong color. And the butterflies, I am just going to stamp a little on the edges. And I don't know how many I want, so we're just going to get it done here. And what I'm going to do is actually stamp off. And what that means is I'm going to stamp with a full ink this time, if I even hit it, and then I'm going to stamp in the middle here, so it's a little bit lighter, yeah? You're really not going to be able to do this with photopolymer or the all clear stamps, so this is an advantage of having the red rubber, okay? If you do it with the photopolymer, it doesn't, the ink doesn't always come off evenly, and so your second stamp will often have ink missing and just will look like you were drunk and missed. Which sometimes is a good thing, but not exactly what we always want, right? So I got my birthday wishes, and I've got that inked in Night of Navy. And then I've just got it, and of course I went crooked, right? Okay, because that's, you know, what you gotta do, of course, right? So I'm just gonna close this so I don't stick my elbow in it. Because I don't know about you, but some weeks are like that, and when school has just started, yep, it's gonna be like that. So I've got that, and that's gonna go right down there. I'm gonna grab my, excuse my arm, my dimensionals, and I'm gonna pop this baby up. And we are gonna throw this down in the corner, okay? And then I'm gonna grab my dimensionals again, and I'm going to pop up this butterfly. Do I need to? Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit greedy. I need it to pop. So we've got that going on. This guy is gonna go up here, and I don't know which way he needs to fly, but he's gonna fly. And then I'm gonna grab my mini dimensionals, which are right down the way. And I'm gonna throw one down in the middle there, because I don't know how much more this little guy can handle, honestly. Size-wise, that is. And this guy is gonna go right here. If you wanna put pearls and bling on top of that, I'm sure it can handle it. But in the meantime, as everything's flying out at me. Yeah, so I'm gonna grab the blue. Now, some of you will like to use your take your pick tool or your piercing tool or a scissors or bone folder or whatever. For me, my fingers are working tonight, so I'm running with it. And I'm just grabbing, these are the gems from the Peacock set, Noble Peacock set. You want to make sure you have an odd number. It's just something with how the layout goes with the graphic design in your eye. So not really sure the why behind it, but it always just seems to work better. So that is the card of the evening, shall we say. Thank you for joining me. I think it's just Miss Cheryl tonight. Thank you for joining me. Follow me on stampingwithjohnny.com and have a great night. Go create. Thank you. Bye-bye.